Josh here from the Po Ramblin' Boys, and I'm going to be rounding out our favorite memories of 2020 YouTube series. And, 2020 was a rough year, as we all know, but there was a lot of good in 2020. And, you can't just focus on the bad. And that's one of the reasons we wanted to do this YouTube series, was to let you all know that all in all, we've had a pretty good year and we're pretty fortunate and pretty blessed. And if you've been down and out, hopefully this will lift your spirits and help you to realize some of the good things that happened to you in 2020. But just starting out, we done some sold out shows in Canada back in January, and that was awesome. I've never been to Canada in the wintertime, and I love Alberta. We have a lot of good friends in Alberta, so it was awesome to get to go up there. And then from there, we went to Los Angeles to the Grammys, and that in itself is just a whole nother story that I still have a hard time finding the words for, to be honest with you. I got to take my mom and sister to the Grammys with me, so that was something I'll be able to hold on to and remember for the rest of my life. We done a string of shows up the northeast coast to Virginia, Connecticut, New York City, Massachusetts, and that was a great time. We got to take our friend Denny Johnson with us, old Uncle Denny. We love it when he gets to go travel with us. New York City's always fun for me. I haven't been to New York City since high school before that, only passing through, so it was great to get to stop and check out the city for a little bit. And then after that, I guess another great memory from 2020 is hanging out with the Dillman family, Tim Dillman, Dwight Dillman, all the Dillman brothers, and just getting to be close to their family, having lots of meals at Tim and Nancy's house, learning more about buses. Me and the guys, we all love buses. We've always been obsessed with old buses. So getting to fix up the Eagle with Timmy has been a great time. And like I said, they're all like family now. Some of our best friends, we can call them. If we need something, we can call them just to talk, say hey. And it's always a good time hanging out with the Dillmans. It's a little embarrassing sometimes. Some of them are a little animated. But you know how I'm talking about, Tim. I'm talking about you, Tim. But anyways, like I said, it's been great to get to grow close to their family and to become like part of the family. So I spent a lot of time this year fishing and hunting. I've always loved being in the outdoors, and I've probably spent more time on the water and in the woods this year than I ever have in my entire life. And it's been great. I've learned a lot. I took up bow hunting this year. I decided, instead of going with a modern compound bow, to use my Uncle Bunny's old Bear recurve. So that's been an adventure. I actually got to take a doe this year with the recurve bow. It was my first archery deer I've ever tagged. So that like I said, that's been a good adventure. But probably my favorite memory from 2020 is the feeling I got on my way to see the guys for the first time after however many months it was that we'd been apart. They were able to get together in Tennessee and do some live streams. I don't live in Tennessee, I live in Kentucky, so I wasn't able to join them because of the travel restrictions. But once some of the restrictions were lifted, we were able to get together at Eric Blankenship's house and do a live stream for y'all. If you remember, I think it was called From Our Home to Yours. And big thank you to Eric for hosting us and all the kind stuff that he's done for us this year as well. But I was excited to see the guys. I was genuinely excited to see them, and that's something I haven't felt in a long time. I take it for granted sometimes that I make a living doing what I love, and I get to do that with some of my best friends in the whole world. And we spend a lot of time together. When you're on a bus with the same 4 or 5 guys for most of the year, or in a van or hotel room, backstage, whatever. You know, you get on each other's nerves. We have a lot of fun. We have a lot of good times. But we definitely get on each other's nerves and forget the true value of our friendship. But so yeah, I was excited. I was super excited to see Jeremy